All right.
Yo, what's popping? Welcome to the Titans Colosseum Podcast. You know who I am. You know who I'm in the building with. Firestone can't be with us tonight. RJ, what's popping?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Hey, that was an embarrassing performance, man. that was horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of games you just gotta wipe for your memory and go on to the next week, bro. Cause that was awful.
Yeah. So
That was horrible, bro.
Man, let's go ahead and get this up out the way so we can talk about it, man. Make sure you go holler at Wilson down at Music City Autoplex, man. Buy with confidence. Best prices in 500 miles. If you can't make it down to the lot, make sure you go to their website at musiccityAutoplex.com. Give them a call at 844-543-0108. And also, too, we got a doubleheader on Monday Night Football, man. So make sure you get them bets in with Bet US, man, where games begin. 10% gamblers insurance, 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. And also make sure, most definitely, you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. And they've been waiting on us, man, because everybody ready to talk about this foolishness, man. Hey, shout out to Jay Burke watching tonight. Shout out to Chef Red in the building. We got Jill here with us. We got Nancy here with us. AZ Mick, what's happening with you? Marlo, what's happening with you? William, what's happening with you? My boy Jason, what's good with you? D9, salute to you, bro. Josh Milker, what it do, man? We got to get y'all here to talk about it soon, man. Amar, what's happening with you? Andre, what's good with you? Fellow Rashad, what's happening? And True Hype, what's happening? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. So, when I first started doing this podcast thing or whatever, man, I learned a lot from RJ and Firestone. And one thing that stuck with me is something that both of them told me. And that's when a person shows you who they are, you believe them. And that can be a good thing and a bad thing. But with the Titans and Will Levis, it's definitely a bad thing, man. And if you don't know who Will Levis is by now, that's on you. So, RJ, your thoughts, Will Levis.
Man, I'm with you, Morocco, when you said, man, once a person show you who they are, believe it. He showed me who he was in college. I saw it in college, he was sorry. But at the same time, man, I got delusional. When he became my quarterback, you know what I'm saying? He had the 4-touchdown game. He had a couple good games after that. And I was like, man, he might have, maybe it was just Kentucky. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he's the guy, you know what I'm saying? This guy's throwing all these dimes and the other. And then I started seeing his decision-making get worse and worse and worse, man. And that was the tip of that. That game I saw on Sunday was the exact same game that I saw when he played Tennessee and when he was at Kentucky, bro. That was the exact same game. He threw one pick, it got bad. He threw another one. Next thing you know, he forced it in there again, threw another pick, and it was a pick 6 game over with. He's shown me that before. He's done that. It's time, man. He's not it. He's not going to get any better. He's not going to be with Josh Allen. He's not going to be anything special. This is what he is. He's been like this since college, man. He's never going to be this Will Levis that everybody wanted him to be, man. Everybody else saw it but the Tennessee Titans. That's why he fell all the way to the second round. We was not supposed to draft this dude at all. We should never drafted him. I don't know why we roasted that dude for months on this show. We roasted him every single time his name got brought up. We did it for a reason because we knew this is the type of quarterback that he is. He's garbage. I'm done. Look, man, I'm done having garbage quarterbacks in this franchise, man. We should have learned from Ryan Tannehill, man. I don't want no more Tannehill-esque quarterbacks that screw up all the time. Give me a quarterback that knows how to play. He ain't even got to be 18. Give me one that's 27 that know how to play quarterback at this time. Like, I sat there and said, man, if all the quarterbacks are gone, just go and take Henry Hooker, and we can just wait that one season, and he can be our quarterback. He would have played quarterback better than what the hell I just saw on Sunday. I know that was so. Yeah, Henry Hooker would have played better than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a diehard Tennessee fan. I say that, bro. Like he will play way better than that, bro. And he's garbage, man. And we just move on. I don't want to see him on his roster next year. He is absolute dog shit. He is terrible. Please get this man off our roster.
So, face bad defenses 2 weeks in a row. And in those 2 weeks, Will Levis threw for a combined 257 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a fumble. And, my thoughts on that, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he done showed me who he is, and I believe him right now. I'm no longer delusional. I'm not, hopeful about Will Levis anymore. I mean, I feel nothing when it comes to Will Levis because I'm in the process of erasing him out of my mind. I mean, it's over with. It's done. He's not going to be the guy. The faster you realize that is the better that you will be going forward. And I'm going to ask you this question as well, RJ. But first, I'm going to get to everybody that's watching tonight, man. Do y'all want to see Will Levis start the rest of the season? Because that's been one of the discussions that's going around. And me personally, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm done with Will Levis. Whatever they want to do with him, hey, go ahead and do it. I know there's the whole argument about the draft thing. And yes, he gives us the best chance to get a higher overall draft pick. But at the same time, there has to be some type of, standard or whatnot. And running Will Levis back out there when he's clearly not the best quarterback on our roster, I mean, that lets people know, that lets the players know that, hey, the Titans are tanking. I'm going to go ahead and get to some of these comments. And it's crazy. When I first looked up, man, first thing I saw was a Josh Dobbs comment. Should have kept Josh Dobbs. He's
a third string quarterback right now. Like, why would we keep him?
Jason agrees, man. Only for a better draft pick. I mean, that's all Will Levis gives you at this point is a better draft pick, man. Shout out to Massive watching tonight, man. Oh my God, Blueface. No, I don't. We're doomed either way, but I'm done with him as far as our best option at quarterback. Cool with moving on eventually. Yeah, so let's talk about Will Levis and who's to blame for this? Because I mean, you see some people blaming Rand because he drafted him, and you see some people blaming Vrabel, of course. I mean, the ghost of Vrabel lives on. You got some people blaming Amy for it as well. So who do you blame for Will Levis's failure, RJ?
I never thought he was a good quarterback from the jump. So the person I blame right now is the guy that's over our drafts. I'm blaming Rand. And I know that's an unpopular name, unpopular target. I'm putting that blame on Rand. Why did we draft this dude? What did you see in your film room? What did you see in your film discussion that said that this guy was a good quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you just think, like, what did you see? I never saw the potential in this guy. And I watched plenty of Kentucky games. Trust me. I never saw the potential in this guy. I never thought he was good in college. I mean, I could see the traits. Did you go to his draft combine and saw some muscles and was like, yeah, that guy's gonna be a good quarterback? Like, I don't. Was it the draft interviews? I mean, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, there was a reason he fell in that draft. There was a clear reason. Like, why is he falling in the draft? Like, the man was invited to the draft combine and didn't get drafted that night, bro. That should have told you something. You know what I'm saying? So my blame is on Rand Carthon. You are the final to say so on who gets drafted. You drafted this guy. You had every right to say no. You know what I'm saying? I blame Rand. Rand, you drafted this dude. I mean, that's a L on your part. Now, am I saying you a bad GM because you drafted him? No, I'm not saying you're a bad GM. Every GM has bad picks. But I'm sorry. You can't screw this up again. You can't screw up quarterback position again, bro. Quarterback is how you get fired. You know what I'm saying? You better find you a quarterback in this draft because I'm putting this on you, Rand. You know what I'm saying? You need to find a quarterback in this draft. And this is the first time I really came at Rand Carthon for anything. So don't think I'm just a Rand hater. Like, this is the first time I really came at him. What? They need you to go do your film work on every single one of these quarterbacks that we got coming out this draft and find out which one do you want to put your job on the line for. You get what I'm saying? So I can't watch bad quarterback play. The Titans are unwatchable. They're unwatchable. It'd be different if we was losing and we just outgunned, or we just our line's just so bad, but the quarterback out there playing good, but the line just so bad that we lost. You know what I'm saying? No, we're losing because the quarterback is playing garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lose to the Jags because the quarterback is playing garbage. Like, nah, I need an answer at quarterback, man.
Man, I've been reading these comments, man, and they cracking me up, man. They even going in on Will Levis in the cologne. I mean, man, that whole cologne thing was just that was wild, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, the guy is marketable or whatever. I mean, he's got the build of a quarterback. He's got the arm talent or whatnot, but the man just don't have the mentality of a quarterback. He don't have the brains to be an NFL quarterback. And Blaine and Zach, they talked about it on Cover 2 earlier today. I mean, these GMs nowadays or whatnot, I mean, it looks like they're drafting more for potential than anything. I mean, these guys that's been drafted, I mean, you can look at the 2023 draft class or whatnot when it comes to Anthony Richardson and Will Levis. I mean, when it comes to playing quarterback, those guys, I mean, very little experience. I mean, this much experience. Anthony Richardson didn't even play that many games in college, but here they go. You got a whole discussion of them. Where they gonna go in the draft? Who are the Colts gonna draft with the 4th overall draft pick? And they ended up drafting Anthony Richardson. Titans ended up with Will Levis, of course. But I mean, my point is, man, look, the Titans, they don't need to take any more chances on these boom or bust quarterbacks. No, they need to get somebody that can actually play the position. I mean, that's just what it is, man, because it doesn't work for us. It may work for some teams, but that damn sure don't work for us. And I'm going to go ahead and get to some more comments here. Got to get to a super chat as well, man. Shout out to Josh Miffle, man. Hey, bro, always turning us up in one way or the other one, man. Y'all make sure y'all go Cast It to the King podcast, man. Josh covers everything, literally everything. RJ/Marvel question. What if Hooker didn't get hurt versus South Carolina? not talking just balls. Does that increase chances we take him over Levis?
I answered that one. Look, the reason why Will Levis went over Hendon Hooker, which I knew in college that Hendon Hooker was way better than Levis. But the reason why he went over is because people just didn't feel like Hendon Hooker's potential on what he could be in the league was as high as Will Levis. Will Levis has the skill talent and the talent to be the best quarterback in that draft. He does. I'm not denying the actual talent of the player. I'm denying the fact that he cannot play quarterback. He's not a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You have to teach him how to play quarterback in a league that doesn't. You got to know that before you even get here. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's coming. That's like me running a 4.3, running a 4.2 40, and I'm a receiver. I run a 4.2 40. I got big old hands that can catch anything, but I just can't run any routes. My routes are terrible. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how to get open in the zone. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to play the receiver position, but I got elite athlete traits. That's what Will Levis is right now. You got to teach him how to play quarterback, and you can't do that in the league. I need a quarterback that needs to know all from firsthand when he gets to the Tennessee Titans how to play quarterback at a high level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Hendon Hooker knew how to play quarterback. If he'd have came here we would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't have elevated to nothing like super or great, but he would be playing good football. You know what I'm saying? Good enough football for us to be competitive. You get what I'm saying? Now I don't know what he would be over time. You know what I'm saying? He probably would go. He probably only would. His ceiling probably not very high, but he would be a good quarterback. I think the Titans just need to go after those type of quarterbacks, anyways. We just never been a quarterback developing franchise. We just never been that, and we tried to be that with Will Levis, and I'm like, no, it's not. That's not how you do things, and that's why if we don't get either one of these the top two quarterbacks in Cam and Shador, I wouldn't mind the Oregon quarterback because I know coming here from day one, he's going to know how to play quarterback, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, he may not have the elite traits and all this other stuff, but he knows how to play quarterback. Like, he's going to go out here, he's going to throw it to wide open people, throw it, you know what I'm saying, make Callahan. We can see what Callahan is as a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's really what we need to look for. Find us a quarterback so we see what Callahan is as a coach. You know, so.
Yeah, because I'm not going to sit up here and put Will Levis off on Cali like that. I mean, shoot, regardless of Will Levis, I mean, Cali, he would have been a fool. I ain't gonna call him no fool, but the man wanted to be a head coach, and he felt like this was an opportunity for him. He felt like it was a good opportunity for him. Now, he agreed to work with Will Levis. Let's put an emphasis on that. Agreed to work with Will Levis. He honestly had no other choice if you really think about it, but he agreed to work with Will Levis. He did draft Will Levis. He did not handpick Will Levis. So I'm not about to put Will Levis off on here. Now, going forward, I don't know what's going to happen with Will Levis. I don't know if he's going to stick on this roster. I don't know if they're going to trade him. I highly doubt they will cut him. But hell, hey, it's the NFL. We've seen some crazy things happen. But I feel like Cali needs to have an open quarterback competition. All the quarterbacks he brings in needs to be his guys. And they're having a discussion in the chat right now about bringing in Sam Darnold, in which I'm kind of souring on the Sam Darnold thing or whatnot, because I mean, Sam Darnold, my God, I mean, y'all saw Sam Darnold against the Titans. I mean, shoot, the man got extremely lucky, and that ain't the first game that has happened this season. I mean, Tyler Rowland brought up something funny, but you know, I actually agree with it. Brought it up on Twitter this morning. He said, I'd rather take a chance on old man Rodgers than to pay Sam Darnold $100 million for 2 years. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I would. Now, I think Aaron Rodgers could give you something to be, you know what I'm saying? He could give you something as a bridge quarterback. Maybe you may sneak into the playoff with Aaron Rodgers. I'm not going to rule that out just because it's freaking Aaron Rodgers. But Tyler just wants to see Aaron Rodgers come in here, lose some games, and provide some great press conferences. RJ, could you imagine Aaron Rodgers and PK getting into it at a press conference?
Look, I'm good on Rodgers, man. I'm good on Sam Darnold and Rodgers. I don't want none of that. I want to see Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't want none of that shit near the Titans. I'm just gonna keep that 100. I don't want no Sam Darnold, who's clearly overrated and looking great because he's throwing to Jefferson and Addison, bro. No, I don't want Rodgers because Rodgers come with bullshit. Callahan's getting fired, Rand's getting fired, friggin' everybody. Then we bring it to Devontae Adams here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it come with bullshit, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm good on either one of them two. I'm good on Justin Fields. If you're going, you might as well just draft Jalen Milroe if we're gonna get Justin Fields, bro. There's no reason to get Justin Fields when Jalen Milroe's in the draft. They're the same quarterback. They're literally the same. So we gotta roll with somebody though,
RJ. So who? Okay, so say you're Cali, and we get rid of Will Levis. Some way, somehow, we get rid of Will Levis. Who are 3 quarterbacks you bringing in? You can't have Shador or Cam Ward.
Jackson Dart, Dylan Gabriel,
So you would double up in the draft?
Oh no, yeah, I
mean, you can. That's your move.
I ain't saying getting both of them. I just saying that these are the quarterbacks that I would take if I had to choose between the. I'm drafting them, bro. I'll keep Mason Rudolph because Mason Rudolph knows the system, and I'll just draft the guy in the later rounds. If we can't get the first two, I'll draft the guy in the later rounds, man. There's no purpose in. You might as well get, or I would trade for I wouldn't mind the JJ McCarthy trade because what if he becomes something? You know what I'm saying? He's kind of our style of quarterback, anyways. Even though I don't think he's that good, but he's our style of quarterback, anyways. He run the ball and play action. You know what I'm saying? He got some speed. He can pretty much throw every round the route tree. He can make tight window throws. I think JJ McCarthy wouldn't be a bad trade. Or go after Henry Hooker too. I wouldn't mind a Henry Hooker either.
Man, D9 brings up something I want to touch on. I hear you, bro, but we need a quarterback to take us to the Super Bowl. We got to think bigger. CD, here goes.
I agree what he's saying, but that quarterback ain't go right here.
I most definitely agree with you. I ultimately agree with you. Hell, everybody should agree with you because even though we all had differences of opinions and we may have different routes, we all want the same thing, and that's for the Titans to win the Super Bowl. But we got to be real here. That quarterback, he's not going to be around in free agency this coming off season. He's probably not going to be around in the draft. Somebody got to play quarterback besides Will Levis. I don't give a damn who plays quarterback as long as it isn't Will Levis with a job handed to him on a silver platter. Now, say if he's on this roster, they keep him. They bring in competition. I'm talking about legit ass competition. And he just straight up knocks it out the park. He earns the job. Okay, cool. It is what it fucking is. But you ask me, I don't want to see this man at quarterback, and somebody's got to play the position. So, in my humble opinion, I want one veteran and I want two rookies. One veteran I would feel comfortable with. Good God, I mean, this list right here it's insane, bro. I mean, you got the likes of Jameis Winston out there. Of course, Sam Darnold, that's the big name that's floating around.
He going back to the Vikings, bro. They'd be stupid to let him go.
Man, look, man. It's
I'm telling you now, bro. When has he ever looked good, bro? When has he ever looked good? Be real, Morocco. He's not going to look good here.
Spots, yes, but I mean, it's the list of quarterbacks we have to choose from. I mean, it's horrible. And if I had to take a chance on one gun veteran, y'all may not like this, but hell, it is what it freaking is. If I had to take my chance on one veteran quarterback, I would bring in Jameis Winston. You know he can throw for a bunch of yards, but he gonna throw a bunch of interceptions as well. Bring in Jameis Winston. Bring in two rookies. Those two rookies, I don't have a problem with Jackson Dart. I don't have a problem with Dylan Gabriel. The Penn State quarterback, he's coming back in 2025. He's coming back to Penn State. So, I mean, that's off the table right there. You're not going to draft Miro that damn high. Now, if Miro just so happens to fall deep into the draft, I mean, you could take a chance on him. But just honestly, give me a vet and two rookies. Let them duke it out.
Nah, I just say I'm at the point, man, where you gotta make that move, man. And it's like the team is just so bad to the point where there's gonna be no fans at the game, bro. We not finna watch that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We finna start watching them, bro. Like, they're just that bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit here and be depressed looking at them throw interceptions all day. And it's like Will Levis is playing so bad to the point that if we put him back out there, it's obvious we tanking. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. Like, and then people gonna be like, well, they're tanking, so we're gonna make a rule there so they can't take. You know, like he's that bad, bro.
And also something else I want to add too about the whole Jameis Winston thing or whatever. He said I'm out on crab legs. I feel you, but the reason I bring up Jameis Winston is because even though Jameis Winston, god dang, is Jameis Winston, you know what he does or whatever. I mean, this locker room needs, a quarterback with good energy. This locker room needs somebody that can at least, provide some type of leadership. And Jameis Winston, I mean, he's a great talker. I mean, shit, he can hype some motherfuckers up, but he just does his thing on the field. But I'm thinking about Will Levis yesterday, man. If you listen to Ramon Foster this morning, you heard him, mention, Will Levis's demeanor on the sideline. It just seems like whenever Will Levis doesn't get his way, I mean, he tends to show it. I mean, he, kind of looks like a crybaby out there. I mean, you got the whole thing of, he was slamming his helmet down, and, he didn't want to go talk to anybody after he threw these interceptions. Just, out there throwing temper tantrums, man. And whatever quarterback we bring in, I mean, it needs to be somebody that knows how to carry themselves as a quarterback. And Jameis Winston, no matter what you think about him, he carries himself like a quarterback, man. RJ, your thoughts?
I'm good on him, man.
I know y'all good on Jameis Winston. Y'all
he a turnover machine.
That's where we at right now, man. I mean, I don't give a damn as long as it ain't Will Levis with a hand giving job, man. But let me go ahead and get to this super chat from Andre. Man, shout out to you, Andre, man. Thanks for turning us up, bro, man. We truly do appreciate that. We're about to find out how expensive feels. I'm slaughtering that. We're about to find out how expensive feel good wins are. Yet again, beating Patriots likely cost us Sanders and Ward. Another win cost us T-Mac and Carter. You got a point there, man. I mean, we got to think tanking. I mean, that's just what it is. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, I mean, that Patriots win hurt us. Beating the Texans hurt us. Hell, all our wins hurt us. I mean, we're a 3-11 football team. I mean, any loss, it hurt us. I mean, if we don't win those games, I mean, we're number one, and it's not even close. But we are where we are right now. So I mean, we gotta come up with a game plan, man. And seems like Sanders and Ward could be off the board. So, in what direction do we go if we end up with, where are we at right now? At number 6 or something like that?
So we're 6 or 7.
We're around 6 or 7. So, I mean, if everything stays consistent, we end up with the 6th overall draft pick. Who's in play, RJ, and what move you making? You going offense or you going defense?
I think we need to fix the line of scrimmage, man. I just feel like we're getting our ass beat on the line of scrimmage on both sides, man, and that's why we're losing these football games. I mean, you look at it, we can't even get to the quarterback. We can't get to the quarterback. Then on the other end, we can't block shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're just at the point, man. We gotta address this line of scrimmage. It's just not either one of them is good. I know everybody want a receiver to throw to. We do this every year. We always want the best receiver in the draft, and we never get them. So I'm like, dude, we need to look at the line of scrimmage, man. The line of scrimmage ain't good on either side. So I'll take either one of them too. Get one of them. Then I'll say in the second round, you know me, I've been saying let's get a quarterback in the second round, man. Might as well. We up there. We ain't gonna get first picks on the first quarterbacks in the first round. So let's wait to the second round and get the first picks on the quarterbacks left over. Because I think only 2 of them will go in first round. The rest of them are all gonna be there in the second. So I say wait to the second round, get a quarterback.
So you swinging on Milroe if he's there in the second round?
It just depends on if we're gonna try to run his type of offense. I mean, with him, I mean, if you want to be this option team, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody keeps saying Justin Fields, and I'm like, what's the purpose of getting Justin Fields when you can just draft Milroe?
Yeah, Justin Fields, man. I mean, shit. That right there would be putting Lamar Jackson in what's his face? Joe Flacco's offense. You remember that Lamar Jackson's rookie year or whatnot, him trying to go out there and play in Joe Flacco's offense. I mean, that's what that would be. I mean, Justin Fields would be out of position. That's why I say I don't want to go that route when it comes to quarterback. If you talking about Justin Fields over Jameis Winston, give me Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take Jameis Winston over Justin Fields. But like I said, if we're gonna go that route, then I mean, if everybody is so in on, I think Milroe and Justin Fields are literally the same quarterback. I'm just gonna keep saying that they both barely can throw, and they both speed demons. And I think Milroe's a better runner to me than Justin Fields, anyways. I just they both can throw the deep ball really well. I just at the point, man, where I'd rather give me Dylan Gabriel, bro. I feel like Dylan Gabriel's the third best quarterback in this draft, man. I don't think he's getting the hype that he deserves because he's short. And people just have something against short quarterbacks for some reason. I don't understand it. I mean, people act like Drew Brees didn't exist and Doug Flutie. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Russell Wilson in his prime.
Russell Wilson, they all exist, bro. They can play quarterback, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you watch Dylan Gabriel, he can do pretty much everything on the field. I don't see what else. I mean, then on top of that, he's a little older. I think he's 24, 23, 24. So you one of them too? Yeah, like what is up with y'all in the age, bro? What is the age got to do with anything?
Man, look, man, this Will Levis, man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it funky with you, man. Even though we're at where we at, and I wouldn't be mad with Gabriel, but man, age, dude.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get the age thing. So what's the difference between 23 and 22? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's not a big difference.
How old is Dylan Gabriel?
But at the same time, man, I mean, yeah, it plays a factor because, I mean, if we go in the draft route, you go want somebody that, you know, that can be developed. I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool ultimately with 23 years old or whatever. But look, you talking about with a second round draft pick. We got to have a real discussion about this one right here. I mean, this second round draft pick is just as important as this first round draft pick because guess what? We don't have that third round draft pick to lean back on. And honest to God truth, I really don't even feel confident with, you know, swinging on one of these quarterbacks with a second round draft pick because I'm so scarred behind the Will Levis shit.
The only reason why I say because we ain't got no third round pick, so we're gonna have to swing in the second round. That's the only way we're gonna get one.
Do we actually have to swing?
But who we gonna have? So you all in on Jameis.
Man, look, man, it's bad. It's all bad. I mean,
the Titans is at a point where they have to go. They have to get a quarterback because at this point, bro, people are gonna stop watching them. Like, you get what I'm saying? People are gonna stop showing up to games. It's gonna be the other team at the games. And we got a new stadium coming, bro. We ain't making no money. You feel me?
It's gonna be that regardless. They going at it in the chat too about whether we need a quarterback or not. We most definitely gonna need a quarterback. It just boils down to who you rock with and who you don't. But man, 2025 is going to be bad. That's my overall point. It's going to be bad. I mean, we don't have good options out here. I mean, our savior is not in 2025. Our franchise quarterback is not in 2025. So I'm not even finna, start talking about, franchise quarterback. We got to get this guy to be our franchise. No, we just trying to find somebody who can play a bridge quarterback who can play the position at a functioning level. I mean, the 2026 draft, maybe 2026. I don't freaking know. I just know in 2025, this team is more than likely going to be bad. So, I mean, sit back, have you a drink. Do not get mad. Set your expectations low. Do not spike your expectations up like you did in 2024, including myself.
Well, I'll say this, man, because we right now we're having a lot of just depression on this show, and I see people are arguing, and I see people are, you know what I'm saying, sad on here in this group chat. Some people saying don't draft the quarterback. How about this? I got a video for y'all to see why we're saying draft the quarterback, man. It's pretty funny, man. It's from my guy, you know, Titan Anderson, man. He's been on the show. I know you guys probably seen this show on YouTube, but he had a funny video, bro. Y'all got to check this out.
Hit him with a play action for once in your freaking life. Finally, man, he's got all day. Launch it. Down the middle. Intercepted again. Again, you suck! You bum-ass quarterback! Get off of my team! I'm done with your sorry ass! You're garbage! You ain't even worth a recycling bin! You trashy-ass quarterback! You ain't shit! Sophomore season, second year, I don't give a damn! You're 26 years old and you're making goofy-ass mistakes. Get off my damn team. This guy's terrible.
Boy. I'm honestly looking at this draft right here, man, because of the simple fact that y'all are right. I mean, we're gonna have to draft a quarterback, but I don't want to draft a damn quarterback with a second round pick, man. We got other problems we need to address, and I'm not one of these who are like, man, we got to just go and swing for a quarter. We do, but at the same time, we can't neglect other positions of need. And if there's somebody out there that can come in and contribute faster than any quarterback that you would draft with a second round draft pick, man, I wouldn't be mad if we go to another position. Maybe we do get a right tackle over a quarterback in the second round. I mean, that would help because guess what? That right tackle is more than likely going to come in and start day one. That second round draft pick, if we end up with a veteran quarterback, more than likely that veteran is going to beat that rookie out. I mean, there's only a few situations to where a rookie that came in beat a vet out. Not saying that it can't happen, but I mean, we got to be real.
I'm not. Look, people keep saying wait for Arch, bro. What has Arch done? What has he done? What has he done that I need to wait for this guy? What has he shown? I haven't seen nothing from Arch, bro, that just say, bro, we need to be sorry as hell next year so we can get Arch Manning. Y'all just crowning this dude because of his last name. I don't understand.
That's pretty much what it is, man.
Because his last name.
What has he actually done? And I don't say that, in a disrespectful manner. I mean, I'm saying, what has he actually done? Like, lay his resume out there. Lay his resume out there and show me what he has done in college. Show me his accomplishments.
Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of just press and name. He hasn't done anything. I mean, every time you go out there, man, they run a quarterback draw with him, and people, this is the quarterback we need to draft. I don't get it, man.
Quarterback with potential, they will both get fired. I mean, that's the thing.
The 26 quarterbacks don't even look that good, bro. I mean, at this point, bro, who's in 26, bro? I mean, Nico, yeah, I'm a Vols fan, but Nico got shit he got to work on, bro. Even he as a Vols fan is saying, bro, he's not ready for the league yet. He's not. And I mean, who in the 26 do y'all want, bro? His Arch ain't showing me nothing. Nico ain't showing me nothing. Drew Allen looks like another freaking Will Levis, bro. He looks like Will Levis, a better Will Levis. That's exactly what he looks like. I don't see what everybody is so hype about him about. He's not.
Man, Rashad, to your point too, man. They got to draft a quarterback with potential. They both getting fired. Yeah. I mean, whatever choice they make, man, it's got to be the right choice. I mean, the quarterback can't come out here and look like the second coming of Will Levis. But at the same time, too, man, if them two ain't convinced that one of these quarterbacks could potentially be something, they got to go in there and convince the hell out of Amy that these quarterbacks ain't shit. Because guess what? They go in there feeling like some of us are feeling like, oh my God, we got to get a quarterback. We got to make a choice, blah, 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 blah. guess what? Amy may not be that patient with them. And I mean, I wouldn't put my job on the line behind somebody that I'm not fully confident in. Would you, RJ?
They're gonna have to do they're gonna have to show me in this draft. This is both of them. I'm on both of their ass. We draft another sorry ass quarterback. I'm just gonna keep it.
I agree with Hank right there. They've been going in too, Hank and everybody. They've been going in, but man, I agree with this. Hank, Rand job is on the line. Titans might be fucked. I mean, yeah, they're between a rock and a hard place right now, man. And Rand, it's getting to the point where Rand, like, yeah, you got to knock this draft out the park because, I mean, in year 3, all excuses are off the board. I mean, Vrabel isn't here anymore. You done had a whole draft to yourself. You done brought a head coach in here that you handpicked. I mean, 2025, we need to see something. We're not saying go on a playoff run. We're not saying we need to have a Super Bowl contender in 2025. What we're saying is there needs to be some signs of life. There needs to be light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, we're going to be fucked, but we need to see light at the end of the tunnel in 2025.
Yeah, I agree. Look, hey, the pressure's on both of them. I'm glad because I want to, because this is where you find out who real and who fake, bro. Because when the pressure's on you, bro, we're gonna see if it's gonna crush them or it's gonna make diamonds, bro. Because now every move that they got, man, they gotta really think about, man, before they make a decision on anything, man. And that's Rand included. Rand has to think really hard before he drafts somebody, man. Is this the guy that I want to bet my job on the line for? You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that pressure in the past 2 seasons, man. Now it's on him, bro. Because this Levis pick, bro, Miss Amy in the back of her head, like, yeah, if Rand drafts another sorry at quarterback, best believe, you know what I'm saying? She gonna cut that man head off, bro. You remember I told you, man, she's Game of Thrones with it, bro. She'll do it silently too, bro. You won't even know it. You just Black wake Widow, up one day, man. Rand fire.
Yeah, you see how she came dressed in that Texans game, man. She came with that Black Widow outfit on, man. You knew somebody was getting fired if they went and lost their football game. But man, I saw Mason Rudolph name getting brought up earlier, man. And just sitting up here talking about it, I mean, I was so against Mason Rudolph. Even yesterday after he threw that interception, I was like, get Mason Rudolph the hell up out of here too. But just after talking to y'all and listening to everything, I mean, shit. Mason Rudolph might be our best bet. Mason Rudolph, I'm not saying hand him a job, but Mason Rudolph may need to be a part of this quarterback competition in 2025. Get Mason Rudolph. Draft a rookie. Draft 2 rookies. Let them duke it out. Mason Rudolph more than likely wins. But at the same time, though, do not neglect these other positions because, just like I said earlier, we need to see that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, if we go out there and draft a quarterback in the 2nd round and we don't see light at the end of the tunnel, we're still screwed at right tackle. We're still screwed at wide receiver. We're still screwed at edge rusher. Guess what? Rand and Cali may not even make it. So that's why I say, too, you better focus on these other positions as well. Don't just go out there just swinging at quarterback just because you feel like you have to go out there and take the biggest swing at quarterback.
Yeah, Miss Amy, man, she may be nice, she'll smile at you, but she's a solid killer, bro. That's one thing I learned about her real quick, bro. She don't play. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you wasn't lying, Morocco. If we'd have lost to the Texans, bro, best believe, bro. She fired. Somebody getting fired, bro. See, somebody getting fired, bro. She don't play. She don't care. The Texans undefeated, boy. If you don't beat them Texans, dog, you getting fired.
Man, she got to cry, man. That right there lets you know that goddamn she came in there with some shit on her mind. She came in there thinking it. These motherfuckers fuck off this game. I'm firing some goddamn body today.
Bro, she Game of Thrones, bro. She's sitting right there on the freaking sitting right there in the middle of the castle, bro, with them swords coming out the back of the goddamn chair, bro. waiting on you to mess up, bro. She real nice too, bro. That's the only thing about it, man. She real nice, bro. But she will cut your head off, bro, if you keep on screwing up.
Man, I got to get to this comment right here from Corey, man, because I honestly forgot about that. Forget everything I said about Jameis Winston. I'm foolish. I forgot all about Browning, man. He's coming available, right, Corey? If he is, yeah, bring him in here. That's the perfect dude. Forget anything I said about Jameis Winston. Hell, I'm all over the place right now with the Titans, man. I don't give a damn, but Browning, you know, he would be a good guy to bring in here to possibly develop. Never know what he may turn out to be, but bring in the two rookies as well, man. Browning, as y'all know, played with the Bengals. Callahan was there. They brought him in last season when Joe Burrow went down, and first things started off kind of rough, but once they dialed things back, Browning looked decent. So, I mean, he could possibly be something in Tennessee, man, a bridge, something. That's what I mean by something. I'm not talking about a franchise quarterback. Our franchise quarterback ain't nowhere around right now. But your thoughts about Browning, RJ?
Yeah, I'm cool with Browning. As long as we have a formidable backup quarterback, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. They can last about 3 games from when the starter get hurt, man. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool with Mason Rudolph. About what I saw from Mason Rudolph, what I expected. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of see what the offense looked like when we get a better quarterback, you know. Even in the Bengals game, he was dotting up the Bengals, bro. He had 200-some yards and 2 TDs. Like, this was all after Levis was completely selling. Like, Levis didn't look anywhere near as good as freaking Mason Rudolph did. And Mason Rudolph even threw a pick. Like, if Mason Rudolph would have played, we probably would have won that game, which is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bengals they somewhat of a good team. They're a hot team, you know, so.
Yeah, Chief, better late than never, my boy, man. Shout out to everybody watching tonight. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Terry says, Browning ain't bad to get us through until we find what we need. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at with Browning, man. I mean, he's a legitimate option, man. He's probably, honest to God, true. He's probably the guy that we're going to end up with because, you know, Callie is going to want somebody he's familiar with. And I think Callie is a smart guy. Might not be so good of a play caller right now, but, you know what I'm saying? I think he will get better as time progresses. But he's a smart guy. He knows football. He's going to want somebody that he's familiar with. And I'm expecting him to go in there at the end of the season and just straight up tell Amy and Rand, like, look, these quarterbacks ain't it, but I got faith in Browning. Browning can come in here. He can hold things down while we build the team and we find our guy. We could get to some light at the end of the tunnel with Browning, in my opinion, RJ.
Say it again.
I said we can see some light at the end of the tunnel with Browning, in my opinion, RJ.
Yeah. Browning is probably better than Mason Rudolph. But like I said, one thing about I'm cool with either one. Like I said, we're just talking backup quarterbacks. I'm cool with either one. I think both of them will do their job very well. So, you know, I'm at the point where it's just like, hey, just find me a formidable backup. As long as I'm not expecting to see them play. You get what I'm saying? They just need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Be there whenever the quarterback is hurt. I want to know who my starter is. I want to know who's going to be the quarterback moving forward, or if he a bridge guy, or is he a guy that we can we can just put some good players around him, we can be competitive, or I'll come to that conclusion once after in the offseason and when we get to the draft, man. So we'll see. It's gonna be a very, very busy offseason. I'm gonna let you know that now. It's gonna be a lot.
Man, my guy Big Al say Mason would have started. We would be talking about playoff chances right now. You agree with that, RJ? I mean, he do got a point. I mean, with Mason Rudolph, man, those games that Will Levis lost, we more than likely win those football games because Mason manages the game, unlike Will Levis.
I'll say this though. I don't I don't want to make the playoffs with Mason Rudolph. I want to make the playoffs with a starting quarterback. Like, what good does it make us to make the playoffs with Mason Rudolph? Okay, I mean, we made the playoffs, and what happens? We get put out the first game. Will we the Houston Texans now? You get what I'm saying? No, bro. I need my quarterback for the future. I need my quarterback for 10 plus years. I want to be where the Bills are at. They're good year in and year out. I want to be where the Ravens at. They're good year in and year out. The Chiefs, they're good in and year out. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles are good a year in and year out. Guess what? They drafted a quarterback in the 7th round. You didn't know that. Jared, look at the Lions. They had their franchise quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had our franchise quarterback with Ryan Tannehill, but I mean, Ryan Tannehill was older. So by the time we missed his prime.
Than anything, man.
I say he's our
franchise. He was a breeze.
I ain't gonna say he's a franchise quarterback. I think he was our franchise quarterback at that time. Because when he first got, I mean, he was dropping franchise quarterback numbers, bro. So you feel me? It may just work for us, and it wouldn't have worked for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So if we would have got Ryan Tannehill when he was younger, he would have been our quarterback for 10 plus years. We would have drafted Ryan Tannehill, or we probably would have been a lot better than what we was, because Tannehill fits exactly what the hell we do: run the football and be a game manager. He would have fit perfectly. It would have been he would have had a much better career than what he had in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, god dang it, hell, let me play quarterback. Fuck it, y'all can talk about me all goddamn day. Hell, I'll be getting a paycheck off the shit, man.
I feel you on that shit. I can go out there and be sorry every day and get paid millions.
Man,
that shit crazy.
I'm telling you, man. That's how bad both of them are. I know you seen it, RJ. The trick play yesterday.
That shit was horrible.
Man, look, man, I couldn't quit laughing when I saw that, man, because you would think that after the foolishness the Titans pulled yesterday, you would think that no one else would, go out and do anything else stupid. But Indianapolis Colts, I mean, not only the trick play, but JT throwing the ball out of bounds or in the back of the end zone or wherever he threw the motherfucker when he clearly had a touchdown there. Like the guy from the Bengals yesterday. Took 7 points off the board on some foolishness. I don't get guys when they do that. I don't understand. I don't understand why they do that.
I don't either, man. I'm just at this point, bro. I'm just tired of the Colts and their fans, bro. They're a mediocre franchise. They talk like they're freaking New England Patriots or something, bro. Like, y'all are garbage. You know what I'm saying? They're so mediocre, and they think they're just amazing because they won a Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. Like, bro, Peyton Manning. Anybody would have won a Super Bowl with Peyton. You feel me? If you just a lucky franchise. That's exactly what you are. Exactly what it shit is on your fucking helmet. It goddamn a luck horseshoe. Like what is luck?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm like T Sweat, man. I'm a fat dude, and we don't get many opportunities to carry the football. And when we actually had football in our hands or whatever, we thinking one thing: oh my God, this is my moment. I'm going to score.
Yeah, boy.
But I don't get the whole thing, man. Maybe it's a thing with the skinny dudes or whatever, or not you know what I'm saying, hating on you, not hating on the skinny guy. Most definitely, I got love for y'all, but
T Sweat had his moment, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, T Sweat did his thing, but I'm trying to understand these dudes because, honest to God, truth, the only people that are doing it are wide receivers and DBs, running backs too, but yeah, they all the little skill position guys. I guess it's a thing of cockiness. They just get right there after they dusted somebody and goddamn get cocky like and then goddamn get fumble right there. I want to say something, but I'm not gonna say it or whatever just because we may get hit with some kind of foolishness from the platforms or whatever. But it's like finishing early or something like that or whatever, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
What the hell, RJ?
Yeah, something hit me in the eye, man. I don't know what it was, man. Something flew in my eye and made me jump, man. I didn't know what that was. But
yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up for the night, man. It's been another fun episode, man. We gonna get through this, y'all, man. The Titans ain't gonna be bad forever. We just don't know when the Titans are going to be good again. But you can most definitely count on us to be here talking about all the foolishness, and you can count on us to be here, especially when we are good again, man. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. Make sure you go holler at Wilson down in Music City Autoplex. Buy with confidence. Best prices in 500 miles. If you can't make it down there to the lot, go to musiccityAutoplex.com and check out their inventory. Give them a call at 844-543-0108. Hey, I don't know if Bet US is having a parlay for the Titans and, when we will find our quarterback and, what kind of numbers will he give us in his first year or whatever. But, man, go in there, place a bet on the games tonight, man. You still got a little time. We ain't finna hold you much longer. So go ahead, scan that QR code. You get 10% gamblers insurance. You get 125% bonus on your first 3 bets. RJ, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
Hey, man, it's a tough time, man. It happens. Every franchise go through it, bro. Everybody's had their time when they was at the bottom, man, and they trying to figure out how to get back to the top, man. Just enjoy the process, man. It's a process, dog. It is what it is. We went through a forced rebuild because J-Rob wanted to trade AJ for no freaking reason, and we've been going through this ever since, man. So just, we'll get through it, man. We do need to draft some game changers, man. Like, I know people's like, well, we need this position, need that position. We need some game changers, bro. We need some elite players. We don't have anybody on the team that's elite. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Morocco? Like, we don't have nobody that's just elite, bro. Nobody we can just hand the ball to or throw the ball to. They just say, hey, go make a play, get a first down, go get a TD. Like, we don't have that on this team, man. I think that's something that we just need. And I know it may not be a specific position that we, you know what I'm saying, but we just need some game changers on this team, bro. Playmakers big time, like Corey said.
And that's my whole thing about drafting a quarterback in the second round. I mean, I'm not ruling out that quarterback could be the guy or whatever.
We need a quarterback.
Yeah, we absolutely do. But just like you said, we need playmakers, man. And the likelihood of a second round pick coming in here, starting his first year, being a star, is very, very, very slim. And we don't have any stars on this team. Jeffrey Simmons is a damn good football player, but he's not a star. You can't depend on Big Jeff to go out there and make a big stop or whatever in the most crucial moments of the game. How many weeks we done sit up here and complain about Jeffrey Simmons going missing or whatever? How many weeks we done sit up here and complain about another good player, Harold Landry, going missing in football games? Calvin Ridley. I know some people, Calvin Ridley is a star. Calvin Ridley is a damn good football player, but he's not a star. You can't just throw the ball to Calvin Ridley and say, hey, go get a touchdown unless he's wide the fuck open. But even with that, sometimes, hell, he find a way to fuck that up. So, the Titans just don't have stars on this team, man. And
I know one that we can get. We're going to be drafting there.
Oh, hell, don't do that.
He played at Boise State, man. You know what I'm saying? You can just hand him the ball, tell him go get a touchdown, man.
Here we go. Go get your team. Go get your team like Pittsburgh. Hey, cuz I can't hate on Pittsburgh, even though Pittsburgh got stomped out yesterday, man. Pittsburgh is who I'm talking about when I say don't go out here just swinging for these guys just because you feel like you need a quarterback. Some come available. You like a dude, yes, most definitely go get him, but don't feel like you just got to go in here. Oh, I got to sign this quarterback for $100 million. Oh, I got to draft this quarterback in the first round. I got to draft this quarterback in the second round. It's serious, but it's not that serious. You got other problems on your team you got to address. But hey, we've done enough talking tonight, man. I told you we ain't finna hold you. Y'all need to get them picks in. Go ahead to Bet USA. Get them picks in, man. Everybody enjoy their week. Stay blessed and tighten the fuck up.